Introducing the suspect.
The usual suspect thing.
Look, US6 where the real ones politic at. Late night smoke with the fight game where the critics at. Every punchline got a barcode and a timestamp. Receipt talk, we ain't never had to spin facts. Dr. KG with the pressure and the pause. Voice cut through the static and the industry noise. Live from the mud where the coaches still breathe. Where the fans want truth, lot of company feed. No scripts, all pain, all perspective involved. We seen puppets get promoted while the real get ignored. So we built our own table out the blood and the scars. Now the channel got motion from the hoods to the stars. Art fella in the lab like alchemists with the boards. Man, scientist energy, plotting seasons and scores. Dana Black with the pool picks, sharpen the brand. Made accountability a language they don't understand. Tales from the B-side, let the underdogs vent. Open mic turn a casual fan militant. Suspect teams get dangerous after dark. When them uncomfortable truths start hitting the heart. We ain't ESPN polished, we the alleyway version. Where the dialogue raw and the smoke got substance. Fight previews, recaps, community ties. Call-ins from the people, let the real ones decide. Boxing, culture, entertainment all blend. Soul loops, dusty drums, street sermons and sins. This ain't just content, it's survival and code. Built for the fans, tired of narratives getting controlled. So subscribe if you came for the authenticity. Where opinions got facts and the passion got history. US6, yeah, the movement's still growing. It's a usual suspect team, and the whole world knows.
Y'all already know what it is. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. This is US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. I am KG. That's my boy, your favorite yet your most hated. The lounge is officially open. What's up with y'all?
Look here, this ain't your polished panel or your scripted debate. These are these raw lines. Raw voices and raw opinions straight from the boxing trenches. Now hit the link in the chat and step on stage. You know what I mean? And you'll get your time to talk. Uncut, unfiltered, and unapologetically. Break down the fight. Call out the BS. You know what I mean? Cape for your favorite fighter. But understand, as hosts, we had a right to pull up with the smoke if your take deserves a smoke. You know what I mean? So if you scared, stay back in the comment sections, stay in the chat. But if you ready, yeah, pull up. You know what I mean? Step on stage. The mic is yours. You know what I mean? Once again, this is Boston Talk with Teeth. No babysitting, no protection. Just gloves off conversation on, KG.
He ain't lying.
Yep. Man, how long has it been since the lounge has been open, man? You know what I'm saying? What was the last thing? I think we opened up in the daytime last time we was open. Was it? Or you know what I'm saying? Was it just a random day? I don't know what it was, but it was a real reason for the lounge to be open. You know what I'm saying? And we're back on evening hours. So what's on the menu for the night? All right. Shit. It's interesting. We didn't have an interesting damn time since you know what I'm saying, since now, up until now. So what will be on the menu now, you know what I'm saying, coming from my 6-star chef?
Some of the similar items previous that was on the previous menu are on tonight's menu, KG. You know what I mean?
Nothing the fire marshal or the health inspector is going to shut us down for it being expired or out of date.
Well, it's that time of year, and the health inspector is on vacation, so we might get away with some of these violations, KG. You know what I mean? This definitely won't be getting us violated. Of course, Richmond Punch,
Yeah, it's a good
you know what I
thing
mean,
right
is
there.
on the menu. Once again, shout out to Championship Minded Promotions, putting on a great boxing event August 22nd. We're talking about the championship fight between Clean Fighter, Natasha Nightmare Spence, and Precious Harris McCrae. Nightmare Spence, of course, will be defending a 154 WBA International title. You know what I mean? That night. We also got Henry Stewart, a Canadian cruiserweight, on the card. He'll be fighting and defending his WBF title against Francisco Ruiz. You know the dig? Glenn DeZern is on the card. You know the dig? And KG, don't we got somebody new? You know what I mean? Don't we got a new fight on this 8-fight card, or now 9-fight card?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It might be back down to 8. We just got a call this morning, and I don't know, because I didn't get a chance to talk to you. We had a fighter that was fighting Elijah Wilmore. It was Ernest Tidewater Terra Davis. We got a call from Ernest Tidewater Davis this morning, and he had to gracefully bow out of the fight, and it's not fight related. He had an incident over the weekend where he got shot. So we're current. I knew something like that was coming. Man, but we're currently, if anybody knows anybody, you know what I'm saying, reach out to me, Oddfella, or if you're following Championship Minded Promotions. If you got anybody that can be ready to go next Saturday at 154 pounds, 6-rounder, $2,500 purse, your travel and your per diem will be covered. So if anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that's readily available, that stayed ready, reach out to the proper channels, you know what I'm saying, and we can get you on this card for next week. I hate to be trying to build for a short notice fight, but I guess that's inevitable on boxing cards. There's always going to be something that comes up. There's always going to be something that says, hey, this fighter's dirty, or this fighter can't continue because of injury. And lo and behold, we had an injury.
Speedy recovery to your boy out there, you know what I mean? Hopefully he'll be stitched up and ready to go for the next Championship Minded Promotion card down there in VA. Once again, if you're not able to pull up to the event yourself, you can stream it on millions.co. Your boy, your favorite, your most hated, will be in the building putting down his commentating game.
Oh, man, that got that radio voice. Who gonna be sitting next to you, man?
Who gonna be sitting next to me will be the queen, will be the former champion, the current, or I should say multi-divisional champion. Franchon Cruz DeZern will be assisting me with the color commentation of the Richmond Punch Out, y'all. You know what I mean? So once again, if you want to listen, if you want to watch this epic championship card brought to you by Championship Minded Promotions, it's on millions.co, millions.co. Y'all can also get the link off of our website, usualsuspect6.com. Take it directly into the pay-per-view link, as well directly to the ticket link for more ticket information. In the dig. But before we get into any more of our menu, let me salute everybody that's pulling up in the lounge right now. I see a regular. You know what I mean, I see VIP up in here. Marky Dan, salute. You know what I mean? We got Bruce Gas, boxing and jazz and more up in the lounge. Salute. Frontline is touchdown. Salute to you. Blaze pound for pound has pulled up into the lounge. Yes, sir. Big up. Also, we got the Dank Father that done pulled up to the lounge. You know what I mean? Once again, people, we will be posting a link in the chat. The mic will be yours. You know what I mean? To cook on some of these great topics and great menu items that we putting forth. So allow me to proceed. We got Keyshawn Nuggets back on the menu, KG.
That's gonna be there as long as that
it.
sauce is good, man. As long as look, it has to be like these nuggets are sold on the sauce, man. So the sauce has to be hit, man. Has to.
Well, it's duck sauce.
But this is special. This is a 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? When you taste it, you know what I'm saying? You remember Ron Jeremy? Ron Burgundy off of there. He said, "Tastes so good. Tastes so good once it hits your lips." Yeah. Like the sauce, it has to hit. The nuggets can be mediocre, man, but that sauce has to damn be like 1 of 1, man. Like you got to write home about this sauce. So 6-star chef, is that sauce is like will it make me want to smack somebody's mama, if not my own?
Well, I mean, shoot.
This is a 1-on-1.
Well, they still coming for it. You know what I mean? They still coming for it. And they coming for his old weak ass trainer. You know what I mean? Bruh man from the 5th floor. You know what I mean? And he can see he's consistently showing himself to not know much about this game.
Damn. So you said they put the whole foot in the sauce? The whole foot. That's how good this sauce is. Because everybody's still eating it. Can't get enough of it.
They put it's knee deep.
Damn. I'm scared to try it though. I'm scared to try it my damn self. I'm gonna just wait for him to, you know what I'm saying, when he get back in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Get back in the ring with who? Is it gonna be Frank Martin, or is Top Rank go implement some type of punishment and throw him in there as they should with Brian Norman Jr.?
I think Top Rank, you know what I'm saying, might have, you know what I'm saying, missed the damn actual docket or whatever, because I think they think Frank Martin is the punishment.
How? He had 140.
Yeah, I know, but they got a little history, if you remember. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Keyshawn was like
that boy got a little history with everybody.
He was conveniently popping up on Frank Martin, you know what I'm saying, interrupting his interviews. Remember, he used to interrupt his actual interviews because he said Frank couldn't talk. Like Bill Haney says, damn, Coach Dorsett can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So he can't. No, but the thing is,
that's why he's bro man from the 5th floor.
Look, before we went live, I was sitting there watching my phone, and I just watched a video of Coach Dorsett, and he didn't stutter, stammer. I don't know because it was edited, because he had little clips like we do, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about Tim Bradley. And I was like, damn, why can't this dude show up? You know what I'm saying? When it's on camera, because this dude ain't stuttering. He's actually speaking, you know, completely fluent. So I don't know, man. But I think they had it. He played a hand in them putting that foot in that sauce, because this sauce is addictive, man. They can't stop talking about it, and it's so addictive that he's taking a sip of that damn sauce that he can't stay off camera, even with Keyshawn being the duck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In the culture that he's in right now, he's shouldn't be walking the street, shouldn't be want to be seen, but Coach Dorsett is still popping up on cameras, trying to damn justify turning down, you know what I'm saying, the $3 million and then the 2.1, saying that they knew their worth. He said Vernon Forrest turned down $1 million to fight Shane Mosley, and his highest payday was only 200 million at the time. I mean 200,000 at the time. And then when he finally got in the ring with Shane Mosley, what happened? He said he beat the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to allude to that's what's going to go on with Keyshawn and Devin. You know what I'm saying? He turned it down because he knows his worth. So when they turn around and spin the block and give him what he's looking for, then the end result is going to be Keyshawn's hand getting raised. So I don't know if he, you know what I'm saying, has a crystal ball or he can see into the future.
No, he ain't got no crystal ball, KG. You know what I mean? Because if he did, he would have foresaw what has been going down. He would have foresaw the loss of $3 million.
Yeah.
You talking some good shit talking about Vernon Forrest and Shane Mosley. But Keyshawn at this point ain't no Vernon Forrest, my nigga.
But at that point, Vernon Forrest wasn't Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest was a champion at that point. What is we talking about?
But he was still being seen as less than. You know that. He was a belt holder. He was a Mario Barrios in people's eyes.
So we trying to say $3 million is less than to a nigga nowadays?
Hey man, say man.
Wow. What is we doing, bro?
Hey, ain't that what damn social culture is about? You know what I'm saying? Men telling kings to know their worth and women telling queens to know their worth and don't settle for less and don't settle and don't, you know what I'm saying? So maybe relationship talk is teetered over into boxing and you said, know what, I gotta know my worth and I'm worth more than 3 million.
Yeah, and them bitches are sitting on the shelf, lonely.
Look, my whole thing when it came to that though, I told my people, I said I didn't want to talk about it for real because when y'all had 20 days of negotiations, you know what I'm saying? Whatever came of that. Negotiations, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't, you know what I'm saying, meet in the middle nowhere. So you said I was cool with it going to purse bid. It went to purse bid. We can't talk about your worth now. The worth of you and the worth of Devin has gone completely out the window because now it's up to whoever's bidding on this situation now. So based off of what was bidded, that's what everybody's worth is. So like I said, you can't argue about what your worth is or what you think you deserve at the purse bid point. You know what I'm saying? We're at the point of no return. It's up to what these people offer. And if Top Rank and damn DHP came up with 3 million for you and 10 for Dev, you just said, "No, I want to go to purse bid," thinking, why would Top Rank bid more at the purse bid? They're not going to bid more. Nobody bids more. They're going to bid as low as they can bid because as long as it's higher than the next person. So you know what I'm saying? You fucked yourself. And then, like I said, Coach Dorsett looks crazy being on repeat right now.
Crazy. Let me ask you this before we go on to the next menu. Is 30% a little steep for a managerial fee that allegedly Jay Prince is charging Keyshawn?
I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Because if your trainer's getting 10, when I was doing business with Conor Loco, Conor was only taking 15%. And depending on, and then like, don't quote me on this, but it might be depending on who the fighter was. He might say 20, but usually, you know what I'm saying, I've known him to only take 15%. You know what I'm saying? So if you fall into that prize fighting category where you're knocking on 6 figures, 7 figures, 30% is a lot. That is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's 300,000, bro.
Yeah, you should be
a 3 mil purse.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you need? 15% should cover it, man. You should be cool with, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I still got to pay management. I still got to pay my trainer. Mm-hmm. I still got to pay for whatever sparring partners that I may have you know what I'm saying, enlisted the services of. Whatever nutrition, because like I said, that comes out of the fighter's pocket. Nobody pays for that. This ain't Zuffa. You know what I'm saying? My food and my supplements, everything that I'm taking comes out of my pocket.
Right.
Yeah, so 30, that's a lot. And then I was hearing somewhere it was 35%. So like I said, I don't know, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's too close to 50%. That's half my bag. So, like I
Yeah.
said, I don't know what they agreed on. I don't know if Jay Prince is getting 30% from all of his fighters, or I don't know. I don't know if that's Jay Prince way, but that's a lot of money, bro. Then I got to pay a sanctioning fee too, man.
I
Three,
mean,
three, 3 million. I'm walking home with them.
what's a little 3% for a nice little belt around your waist, KG?
They taking the 3% out of the damn total price, not damn what I got left. So that 3% is bigger at the damn at the total price, and not the tax fee. They get theirs before taxes.
They take that gross.
So yeah, bro. So that hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I can see where they, but y'all, that's past the point of no return, bro. It's no longer plausible to talk about. You know what I'm saying? What you think you're worth or what you want to negotiate. Top Rank thinks you're worth this. DHP thinks you're worth this, and anybody else that's looking in, Takeover damn Promotions thinks you're worth this. See what I'm saying? Imagine if Takeover Promotions at one. You'll be talking about there, but they're $400,000 or $500,000. You know what I'm saying per split versus $3 million.
Asinine. Nigga want to talk about what's my worth? How many motherfuckers bid up in that shit, KG? But 2.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, cool. Some of these other promotions that are under the DAZN umbrella, they might have been told to stand down.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the other promotions outside looking to come up? What about a little upstart promotion from Canada or something like Eye of the Tiger Management coming through? Yeah, we'll take we'll bid on that.
Mm-hmm.
10 million. Bring that shit to Montreal, huh?
But I ain't get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this is a this would have been an action-packed fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? They say Dev has, you know what I'm saying, there's levels to it, so Dev is more superior to him, so he was going to outclass him. Keyshawn has the damn Olympic pedigree. He actually talks it. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking shit, he actually can back it up when he gets in the ring. This would have been a damn good fight. I think people would have paid for it. If you know what I'm saying, if Keyshawn had signed and been cool with the damn money, this was a situation, bro. You're supposed to bet on yourself.
Damn right, it would have been a good fight, bro. Yeah. This is why it's so disappointing. Mm-hmm. This is why the fallout is so heavy for Keyshawn. This is why we have him on the menu for 2 straight lounges, bro, with the duck sauce. Deserve it.
Savory duck sauce. Savory. Yep.
This is savory next. What we got next? KG too.
That shit ain't savory. You pulled that bitch out the vacuum seal bag. I know when I know that shit when I see it. What is that?
The curry guote.
Oh hell no, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. We got the curry guote. It's guote week. It's guote week.
This nigga found that in the back of the freezer. Man. Was it even labeled?
She talking about fighters or Tam Tebow is green. But she got some greens on her plate too, KG.
Oh yeah, plenty of them.
And they ain't collared.
Nah. Bunch of mixed damn old ass greens. That's been cut prematurely. Yep. She's green, but the fighter I'm about to fight only has 7 fights, 0 knockouts.
0 knockouts, 1 loss, 1 draw. More known for being on OnlyFans, KG.
That's the first thing I hear when I hear about this lady. I don't hear boxer. Like when I type her name in, OnlyFans is in that search system, in that search engine. I gotta actually type in box rec for her to be acknowledged as a boxer. Yep.
So yes, the curry guote is back on the menu as she's made a statement. I don't know why she had to She could have took the high road. You know what I mean, and been like, great victory, Tam. I look forward to meeting you down the road sometime. End quote.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But
Yeah,
not word. Those are not words of the quote. She would not.
yeah, she could have took the high road with it. You know what I mean? Because she like that with these other white fighters. Huh? She all respectful to the Lauren Prices of the world. Huh? She ain't, you know what I mean, getting all salty and starting to discredit. The first thing Clarissa did when she opened her mouth, it said, yo, she's no threat. No congratulations, KG. First thing she uttered is she is no threat.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
you know what that tells me? That she's a threat. Yeah. She was watching that fight, and she was sitting in front of the big screen. All of a sudden, plotting her next moves. An evasion of Tam Tebow. Because just last week, any interview you can hear Clarissa tell it, she all about undisputed. Well, guess what, Clarissa? In order to secure undisputed, you're going to have to go through Tam Tebow. And Tam Tebow looks so good, huh? Not only visually, not only physically, but looks so good executing the sweet science in that ring Saturday evening, KG. Now the people are on board saying that, yo, she's the next threat, bro. She is the next threat that we want to see get in the ring with the GOAT. Huh? What is we doing? What is we doing? But I tell you what the GOAT is doing: deflecting, spinning. She want to rap, now she turning into a DJ. Talking about, oh, yo, she's no threat. She's green. She's green. But if you want, but if you wanted to get that hell, I'll be that one or something like that. So now you're making it seem like at the end that, yeah, I'll leave the door open. You know what I mean? I still give you that work. But the other 75% of that utter was setting up your duckery, Clarissa. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling the people.
She ain't talking heavy, man. She like, and you know this. Like, she usually says, "Oh yeah, she ain't a threat," and then that's how I know she don't want no pauses, because she said she'll say that she's not a threat, but then she'll usually add in, "Oh yeah, but she can't beat me though." It's like she still, you know what I'm saying, dragged it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's green and this and this. She ain't a threat. If that was somebody that you really would have, you know what I'm saying, said something to, i.e., Alicia Baumgartner winning or Amanda Serrano winning, and you say, you know what, that was a good win, but if I could make that weight out, you couldn't beat me. She didn't allude to saying that she could beat Tam like she does everybody else. Like, she usually makes it clear, you know what I'm saying, I'll beat that bitch ass. She can't beat me. Like she just won damn 62 titles and 52 gold medals. I don't care. She can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say that. She just said she's green. She's not a threat. But like I said, Danielle Perkins at what, 5 fights?
Yep.
40 plus years old. Franchon Cruz, older woman. You know what I'm saying? I understand she, you know what I'm saying, belt holder, championship champion. Who else? I think Laney Daniels is the youngest fighter that she fought. You know what I'm saying? Like recently. She said Hannah Gabriels was too old, but she's about to fight Kay Scott, who's, I want to say, a year older than Hannah Gabriels. Who else? She's not fighting Tam, bro, because she's green, because she's not old enough. She's not old enough. That's the stipulation there. She's too young. It's not that she's green. She's not a 40-year-old fighter. She's not 40 years old, and she's not younger than 42 years old. That's what it is. That's the problem. Because she got enough fights, but she has too many knockouts.
She has the same amount of knockouts that Clarissa does.
That's too many. It's too many. You did it in a shorter period of time. You did it in 5 fights. Took me 20 fights. So,
Ring Magazine has crowned her the woman of the division, KG.
That's got to sting.
She is the lineal, along with the 2 belts she has in record fashion.
What weight class is Lauren Price fighting at?
147, I believe.
So was she going to fight Lauren Price for a title, or was she going to bring her up to 54 at a catch weight?
She bringing her up at a catch weight.
So a fight that makes 0 sense.
Yeah.
That does nothing for nobody. That's
but KG, it's gold medalists against gold medalists. Don't forget now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, this woman has turned into Canelo. She going up, moving up, coming down the weight class at just cherry picking, avoiding the real challenges out there for her.
Mm-hmm. And her coming to 160 pounds. That's not easy work in that division, but she's already making, you know what I'm saying, reservations to beat at 154 against somebody that don't fight at 154 pounds. Because you were a gold medalist and she was a gold medalist. When the fuck does the amateurs play a factor in the pros? Like that's like a talking point. Like Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, fighting 300 damn amateur fights and losing 2 or something like that. That's something that you say in the beginning. That's not something that you build a fight on. I ain't never heard nobody say, yeah, Lomachenko fought damn 300 damn amateur fights. His opponent fought damn 600, so this should be a good fight. No. Like Devin Haney and damn Ryan Garcia was talked about because of their 6 their starting of history. You know what I'm saying? The history that started them. The 6 amateur fights. But that's not the reason they fought. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reason they fought. So why is she trying to make this something? She's an Olympic champ, gold medalist. I was an Olympic gold medalist 2 times, and who cares? The world don't know. Like I said, women's boxing is still, you know what I'm saying, on a spectrum where a lot of people don't know about women's boxing or know the women that's in women's boxing. So we know who Clarissa Shields is, but the masses are going to say, who the fuck is Lauren Price? Same thing we're doing with Kay Scott. That's how everybody found out she was an OnlyFans model, because they searched her and boom, OnlyFans pops up.
Shame. Shame.
Is that PR team, or is that you being like thick-headed, saying that this is how I'm doing it, and people on your team is either just nodding their head and saying yes, or they're actually giving you a rebuttal, and you're saying no, it's my way or the highway. Because, like I said, I don't get it, man. It's like you shouldn't like the status that Clarissa Shields is on. She should be, even if she's an asshole, she still should be damn, you know what I'm saying, be able to be marketed better. And she can't be marketed because it's like, I don't know, it's like she muddies up her own water. I don't get it, man. It's like they got a camera in her face and they're really trying to push this shit for next week, bro. This week. They're really trying to push it. Like, they cameras in her face, interviewing this, and who's the best rapper out of this, or what are your thoughts on this? It's like they're really, like, Zeus is, I don't know if that's Zeus or what, but they're really trying to build something here.
Yeah, they putting I won't totally shit on the whole outfit. You know what I mean? Because at first, when they initially announced this fight and the undercards, of course, we saw the whole baddies thing, and we saw the circus part of the shit. Ray J versus who you fighting? Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown, yeah.
I don't even know if that's still going down.
I don't know. I seen Ray J in a robe, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
That's been real quiet on that front. You would think they would been promoting the shit out of that, but they haven't really. But
do you have Zeus? Do you watch Zeus?
No, not at all, bro.
And they might have been advertising it over there, because I ain't seen it. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt that they wouldn't have been putting it over there. And I think that's why most of Atlanta's gonna show up to this fight. They're showing up for the circus and not the good undercard that I can clearly see that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
well,
too
that's
bad.
what I want to give them credit for, because they did put together a decent, a respectable undercard, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And along with being a respectable undercard, they also have decent side attractions to go along. You know what I mean? They got YG walking out, Tito Mercado. I mean, that's cool. Out of the, you know what I mean? Something I didn't expect. And they've been I've been seeing the promotion for that. Salida has been actually tapping into the urban the urban game of club promotion, the way he been doing shit lately. And I maybe that's the Papoose effect. You know what I mean? And of course, the votes being walked out by Lotto. So there's definitely some appeal to all levels and different genres. You know what I mean? And I think it definitely will appeal to the Atlanta base. You know what I mean? So there is word now Mayweather is pulling up. I don't know how much they had to pay for that, because all of a sudden he out here promoting, saying get your tickets.
Yeah. They paid him for that. I jumped in the time machine, you know what I'm saying, earlier today, bro, and it looks crazy that that Floyd Mayweather is supporting this event and or Clarissa Shields. When back at the Gap, didn't he sign Savannah Marshall?
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he signed Savannah Marshall.
Grand Rapids ain't support Flint back then? What the hell? But
Nasty
you want to support Flint now? Well, maybe he's only showing up so when Clarissa starts talking, he can cut her off and say, "Well, when I did it, you know what I'm saying? When I was, you know what I'm saying, doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Hell of a fighter." Yep. Clarissa, she looks good out there. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, you know what I'm saying? Hell of a fighter, you know what I'm saying? But when I did it, you know what I'm saying? These guys, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? How to be the next damn pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? And skip past, and they want to be money just like me, you know what I'm saying? But Clarissa Shields, hell of a fighter. what I'm saying? 6-time undisputed. You know what I'm saying? 4-time gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a fighter. But when I did it, it's never be done like that ever again. You know what I'm saying? Biggest gates, biggest purses. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke right now, but Zeus them paid me a purse and I'm here. What's up with it? Buy your tickets. Buy your tickets. What's
Salute
next,
to
man?
everybody that's pulling on up. I see Queen combos with Cam. That means salute. Tay Brown, the real queen of MMA, has pulled up into the lounge. Salute to you, Queen. We got Shelton Moore up in the building. He says, "Yeah, Tam's a dog. Damn right, she a dog. You know what I mean?"
Yo,
And Clarissa out here evading. Shelton, LDBC strong. I mean, my man says chicken wings. Man says chicken wings. Well, you know what I got to say about that, bruh?
We don't do that here.
Bud's Beef Suya. Now, I don't know if you know what suya is, KG.
I've heard of it.
It's West African barbecue.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah. Nicely marinated. But the special thing about it, meats always taste good barbecued over an open fire on a grill. You know what I mean? Regardless what continent you're on. But the special thing about suya is the dry rub that they sprinkle on it after it's barbecued.
Oh, so they put it on after.
They put it on before and after.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta try that. I gotta try it.
Yeah. It's a dry rub. And if you go to a good spot, they'll put they'll give you a packet, like a little packet of seasoning, suya seasoning, so you can dip the meat straight in the motherfucking pack. You know what I mean? And just eat it. It's good. It's good food to eat with, like, it's good beer food. You know what I mean? Good drinking food.
Got you.
I mean, but it got a kick to it. It's spicy. I've left it alone. I don't fuck with no beef suya no more because I can't deal with the spice like that.
Too spicy.
Too spicy for me, bro. You know what I mean? And you see, it comes with a side of onions. You know what I mean? They said, why you get raw onions with it? Well, actually, the raw onions neutralizes the spice somehow. You know what I mean? It's a good combination. But there's some beef cooking. There's some beef grilling, it seems like. And we had this conversation maybe about a month ago, and you was kind of skeptical about Bud getting that itch. You know what I mean? All this talk about, he possibly duck Boots, and Boots would whoop him now, and this, and even I said myself that if they was to fight right now, Boots would whoop him. Did he hear some of those podcasts? Did he hear, is he listening to other people's opinions in regards to the Boots and Bud situation? Is he feeling that itch to get back into the ring to settle this once and for all? It's not about just getting ready and tuning up and preparing Lester Martinez so he don't look like no scrub, like he admitted a couple weeks back, saying, yo, Lester put hands and feet on me. You know what I mean? I need to get back to it. Or is it something deeper? Is he coming back for Boots? Is he being featured on what I was saying months back in a new show that's like a boxing contender, coming as the head coach, and he's the final boss at the end of the season type shit? Is that the type of time that Bud is on right now? Because he's looking sharp, KG. I don't know if you saw the footage that's floating around there, but Bud is looking sharp once again, and there must be a reason. And the peoples is talking, and it's getting real spicy. Beef suya spicy, KG.
I think the man just in the gym, man. I don't think he's coming back. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because who's gonna pay him $100 million? You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming back unless, you know what I'm saying, he not coming back unless he's getting what, you know what I'm saying, or close to what he got for the Canelo fight. Not coming
Who
back,
gonna
bro.
pay him $100 million? What do you mean? We already know who gonna pay him that 100. And you know he will. He been begging for it, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, and I usually feel it, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, in my joints, that, you know what I'm saying, I can have an intuition, but I don't feel it with this one, bro. I just see a retired guy just saying, fuck it, man. I just want to be around the gym. And he's doing more commentary than anything. He's doing podcasts, and he's my equivalence to Tony Romo, you know what I'm saying, as he does commentary, because he's giving up game as he's there commentating. He's telling what people, like I said, he's straightforward. So I don't know, Bud might fall into that fold, bro. I don't know, man. I think Bud is just trying to stay in shape. He ain't trying to get on that roller coaster like Tim Bradley did. Fat boy, you know what I'm saying? Chicken biscuit eating, you know what I'm saying? Tim Bradley, and now we see Tim Bradley back in shape now because he realized. I think Bud just, you know what I'm saying, stand up ahead of power curve, man. He said, no, let me just stay in shape and help these guys out in the gym and give them some game. I don't see a fight. I don't. And if it does, then I'm proven wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see a fight coming out of this. I just don't.
Okay. Well, it's up for discussion for the people if they want to grab the mic and speak on Bud's possible return, or he just got a new workout plan. Of course, we got the promo platter on the menu. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about your favorite or your most despised promotional company, my most despised promotional company of the week probably has to go to Boxer.
What the hell did Boxer do to you?
I really don't like Ben Shalom.
Damn.
Every time he opened his mouth, it just looked like his breath stink. Like, I don't like that dude, bro. You know what I mean? And now he just getting extra mouthy. So now I'm just smelling.
Pause.
K-Chat, yo, they was going in on that motherfucker. They was calling like, yo, this motherfucker, he done ate too much Greg's and shit. He looked like a Greg. I was like, damn. And then come to look at him, I'm like, yeah, he do look like a little sausage roll.
Pause.
Yeah.
He looked intimidated. I remember Queen 71 had put him in the chat, and she was like, does he look intimidated? I said, he looks like, he had that look like, damn, these motherfuckers really set me up this time.
He couldn't even look in Big Fraser's eyes. Big Fraser had to even apologize. Bro, yo, I wish we had the footage of the face off. Yeah, because Queen 71 put it in the chat. And that shit was so bad. Old bitch ass Ben Shalom was behind there, you know what I mean? And he started smiling. He was smiling to the point where he started laughing because The matchup's comical. He couldn't even believe that he was putting this shit together and put it in on the zone. So yeah, that's my promoter of the week that I despise. Right there, you know what I mean? From the promotional platter. If y'all got one, once again, the mic is yours. We're about to put the link up in the chat. Last but not least, we got the struggle plate, KG. This used to be the King's plate. This used to be Devin Haney's plate.
So why is it struggling now?
Now it's struggling because the King's plate used to have top tier, you know what I mean, ingredients, side dishes, all that, bro. You know what I mean? We had Shitty Cuz on the plate. Shitty Cuz got took off the plate. No more Shakur. The
Keyshawn Nuggets was on there too, right?
The Keyshawn Nuggets was on the King's plate. With the duck, well, no, it didn't come with the duck sauce yet. You know what I mean? Now it's a standalone. You know what I mean? With the duck sauce, but yeah, we had to take that off the King's plate. We tried to put the Australian pyro on the King's plate, and now I'm hearing we gotta snatch that up too. Violations, KG.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Violations, KG. So if we out here getting violated, we might as well put Cat on the plate.
What do you mean by that?
Cat, you say?
Yes, Cat, I say.
Does that
as
cat,
in Jack Catterall.
That cat wears white boots?
Friend.
He wears white. Does that cat wear white boots?
He wear white boots?
Does he? Does he wear white boots? Because Bozy Ennis is in that corner, right? So yeah, wearing some boots, right? Might be wearing some boots.
Well, you got the Philly sauce though.
That's not. But see, I gotta.
Bro, the Cat is a struggle plate. This is a TV dinner compared to a Keyshawn fight, to a Shakur Stevenson fight. Let's be real. I know who Jack Catterall is. He's a great fighter. This is an excellent fight. But to the casual fans, what I'm saying, this is a struggle meal, bro. This is the Salisbury steak and the mashed potatoes.
That should be kind of good, you know what I'm saying, on certain nights, man. So you saying the King Targaryen plate went from the big fights, you know what I'm saying, the big names on the list. Now we're calling it a struggle plate, going after unifications and voluntary defenses. It becomes a struggle then. Why does it become the struggle because the dance partner doesn't facilitate it being a Targaryen plate still, or is the Targaryen struggling because they don't have better damn, you know what I'm saying, tools or ingredients in the fridge or the pantry? I'm lost here because I'm just like, last week it was big fights, this week is unifications and lack thereof since Pyro seemingly priced itself out. What are these price outs? See, I'm lost. So now we're struggling now? Like how?
You say struggle meals taste good sometimes. They depending on how you make it, a struggle meal can taste good all the time.
But
what I'm telling the people is that the struggle plate that we serving you up with the Jack Catterall, don't mind the cat on the plate. It tastes good. God damn it. It tastes good. Yes.
But this was a plate fit for a Targaryen. Now it's a struggle. I hope it's good. I hope damn, you know what I'm saying?
Well, bro, I'm actually a tad bit disappointed we haven't got no official announcement yet. Because the last I seen is that Jack Catterall has signed off. He said, I'm cool, yeah. I'm cool with the accommodations. You flying me out in an economy, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
And he also said, if this fight does not happen, it's no doing on my team's behalf. So yeah, he said that. He was like, yeah, so if this that. He said, I've agreed. I'm with it. Let's do it. If this fight don't happen, just know it ain't my team. So I don't know.
So your favorite, from my perspective, your favorite yet your most hated, I'm with the fight.
Yeah,
Don't get it, people don't get it twisted. But I'm gonna keep it real up on this lounge right here and tell you, there ain't no more Kings play. This is struggle play. Order now. Click the link.
Click the link. I'm gonna go pay some bills, fella. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
Tap into all the shows. Real conversations with KG.
Right now, I'm at peace right now. You know, things get hectic as it gets closer to the fight.
Okay. Do we got a fight?
Yeah, I fight April 10th at the Prudential Center.
Bullshitting on the Beltway with Supreme Beast Boxing.
And now the co is the main event. So that's the way I look at it. That's my philosophy.
Trill Thursdays and Usual Suspect Sundays with hard hits.
I'm talking about it's really just about stacking this money, man. Getting on these singles, staying positive, you know what I'm saying? And putting it in their face by any means.
Tales from the B-side with KG and TD.
Needed to fill out additional paperwork to clarify.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is the paperwork that you see there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Open mic featuring you.
You know, that was a close fight. You know, he got dropped a couple times, but I thought he out.
We do not care.
Wow.
It's a usual suspect thing.
We back. The link is in the chat. Get that link. You know what I'm saying? Come spit your game, talk your shit, man.
I don't know what it is.
Y'all already know.
Uncut, unfiltered, unadulterated. You know what I mean?
Come get your 2 items.
Gloves is off conversation. Huh? But let's talk about the GWOAT and her upcoming card. Of course, there is the undercard, which let me actually pull up right now. Let's break down this event because actually it ain't too bad. As a matter of fact, you can put it up on the projector screen, might as well.
We at
Okay, so we got once again the GWOAT and the unification fight. You know how Box Rec do, they never put the WBA shit up on there. But Kate Scott is the unified champion, WBC, WBA. She's 5-1-1. Of course, her last win was against Olivia Curry, I believe.
Yeah.
She's fighting on the undercard as well. She drew with Olivia Curry in the fight previous to that and took an L. I don't know who she lost to.
Let's see.
Shit. Let's see. Girl, Desley Robinson.
Oh.
Lord.
Oh.
Lord. Look.
Oh.
Yo, this is beautiful.
Oh.
The girl that Tam just washed beat the girl that you fight Oh my God, bro. This is nasty work.
Nasty. She's green though. She's green.
Yeah, moldy green.
Moldy green. You know what I'm saying? Like Carrie Gwoke, moldy green.
Nasty work right there. You know what I mean? We got Red's favorite female fighter out here.
Danielle Perkins.
Yeah. Danielle Perkins. She did look good in her last fight, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But the thing is, the way she started playing around is like, it's like it discredited her opponent, so it turned into a showcase to me. Because I was like, for her to play this drunken style and jumping in and out, but she didn't have that wherewithal when she fought them Carissa Shields. It's like she lost credit to me. She looked good, but she lost credit because I was like, why are you playing around like you do this? You know what I'm saying? That's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I like that she went in there and she beat the woman up, but she was playing around as if she does this on a regular basis. You trying to style on somebody and you got beat the fuck up your previous fight. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, she fighting Olivia Curry.
Yeah.
And Curry was once rumored to actually fight Natasha Spencer, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep, we was working on trying to, you know what I'm saying, make that fight happen before the precious Harris McCray was before she got the phone call.
Indeed. Well, we'll see how she looks. Maybe she decided to go with a heavier weight because this will be fought in the light heavyweight division against Danielle Perkins. We also got Troy Isley, Box Boy Troy, or he calls himself the Transformer. I hate that name, bro. He's going up against Joseph Hicks. Are you familiar with Joseph Hicks? He's 12-1.
Not at all.
Let's check his box rec. Out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay. Oh, that's why Floyd's pulling up. This is his cousin.
That's his cousin.
Okay, so I see his he lost to Wendy Toussaint.
I ain't losing to no man named Wendy.
Wendy a decent fighter though.
Yeah, but I'm not signing no fight to lose against a nigga named Wendy. Not doing that. I don't see no notable names on here outside of that Wendy guy that you're talking about.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, I see Troy handily winning this one. Nice little showcase fight.
Yeah.
He might even get the knockout in this one.
I don't know. This dude ain't been stopped, so I don't know. And then Troy ain't never been known to punch out of a white paper bag. So we got to change that damn picture. That's the token black guy. I hang out with a lot of white people. Yep.
Nah, you gonna keep that.
No yape up, no nothing. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only black guy. I'm their favorite black guy. Black person. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm their favorite black person. That's what that picture looks like.
You leave him alone, bro. He wanna remember his hairline, bro. Cause you didn't get that shit old as fuck, bro. We also got a championship fight from Caroline. Vierge. She a Canadian, another Canadian that fights out of Quebec. WBC champion.
Is that the Caroline that was beating up on them AB?
Yes.
Okay.
The same Caroline that the other Caroline that apparently AB been ducking.
Damn. Okay.
Discrediting. But She low key's on a different side of the street, being on the Clarissa side.
Yeah.
However, she's fighting a South African opponent, Bernice Ferreira, 10-0. I've never heard of her. "34 years old, alias the Badger." She looked like a damn badger. Like, what's that? What's that under her chin, bro?
Oh, that's a tattoo on her neck. She don't look like she's wearing the strap, but it's close by. It's close by. Yeah, it's definitely close by.
Oh yeah, she's been strictly fighting in the South African like bush circuit.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Is a Johannesburg damn diet a good diet to be on? Like,
it's not even the Johannesburg diet. Like, we got names we got to practice before we. Mpumalanga, nigga. Like Limpopo.
And what is that one down there? KwaZulu.
Yeah,
we gotta. Yeah.
KwaZulu Natal. Like, come on, man. We gotta try on this shit. Like, nah, she get no hope. But she looked the part, but
yeah,
I don't know.
That strap is close by. She ain't wearing it. She ain't like you know what I'm saying, like a American stud. She ain't wearing it, but that strap is close by.
You know what else needs to be close by?
What's that?
The Nevada agents. Yo, she look like she need to get tested. I'm seeing too much of her. Like, I'm looking at this picture, bro, because it's on my big screen, my nigga, and she got a 5 o'clock shadow, my nigga. Like, what's going on, bro?
Oh man, so you taking growth hormones too, man? Oh man, so that's why she's fighting in Africa so much. They ain't tested over there, man.
Like, I'm confused. She a Bernice Ferreira. Like, I know there's like plenty of like white South Africans, but she don't even look like a regular white South African, bro.
I don't know. She born in Johannesburg.
She looked like a little Portuguese dude or something.
So you saying she looked like she speaks Portuguese, huh?
You know what I mean?
Don't speak a drop of damn of African damn dialect. She over there speaking Portuguese.
She better be careful. She might get purged out. But yeah, that's who Caroline Vieira's fighting. IBO and WBC on the line for that one. We also got Ernesto Mercado, 19-0. He's been talking a lot of shit, saying he want this and that, saying he wants Shakur.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You're not bringing enough money. You don't got the name for it.
Well, he bringing YG to the ring with him. And I mean, you trying to show up and show out over there at ATL.
That's gonna be nasty work, man. Because I got a damn strange gut feeling as he's walking out with YG. Game is gonna come stumbling out 30 seconds later, drinking a bottle of Reposado, falling all over the place, sweating, wearing a leather jacket. I can just see it, man. So I don't think YG really. When's the last damn hit that YG's put out? You know what I'm saying?
He put out music though. I mean, I think he just put out something just like last week. Actually, it was alright.
But I'm saying
but yeah, he ain't putting out no hits like that.
I'm saying he's put out enough music, and his career is extensive enough that he did a verses already. Maybe that's West Coast culture or something. You know what I'm saying? That shit missed me. I was like, I thought people that did verses were guys that like had like a long-standing career with like a catalog.
We getting old, KG. Like YG's like 20 years deep, bro.
Is he?
Yeah, bro. I was surprised. I was surprised myself.
20 years deep.
Yeah.
It had to be.
Like and commercially received 15 years.
Oh man.
Yeah. The old niggas, bro.
I didn't even know YG been doing it for that. Didn't.
Yeah, he ain't no like, I just got here 5 years ago.
Oh man. So who won that versus?
I don't even know, bro. I think YG did actually.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't hear Game say damn, you know what I'm saying, anything about no red Royces and white ceilings. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear none of that. I was looking to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how he likes to freestyle. It's always about a red Royce and white ceilings.
Well, YG's boy Tito Mercado's gonna be fighting this dude right here, Emmanuel Tego. I used to be high on Tego, Game Boy. I mean, a Ghanaian, but he highly disappointed me, and I'm glad they put that head on his head for the picture.
He only got 2 losses though. Like, how did he disappoint you?
Allow me to scroll down, KG.
Please
Allow
do.
me to scroll down. This was one of the most terrible losses or performances I've seen from an African fighter thus far. He was a disgrace.
He got
a disgrace to Ghana, bro. So you can even see I'm not exaggerating, bro, because you so much of the disgrace. His next fight, they wouldn't even allow him back in the country yet. He was like, "Yo, you go to Nigeria." Like, go to Nigeria and prove your worth, my brother.
Go to that old school hall.
Old school hall, bro.
Damn,
Like,
he got washed by Ryan Garcia.
Washed. He was run. No, not even though. This boy was running for his life. My man was running.
And he got knocked down in the second round. So
it was an utter disgrace. Like, no, this was like worse than William Skull running, bro. There was points where this man was fully turning his back.
Oh damn, I don't even remember that fight. What year was this? 2022? Yeah, I don't remember that fight. It wasn't memorable.
Disgrace. And he's a man that's trying to hold on to his hairline. And someone need to tell him, like, yo, just ball it off, bro. Like, peninsulas ain't it, bro.
He said he got a peninsula.
Nigga got a peninsula, bro, and it's eroding. So yeah, that's who Tito Mercado's fighting. Old Game Boy. You know what I mean? Game Boy is an ancient game console.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fitting for my man Manuel Tego, 37 years old. Get to come out to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Nice little, probably a decent little payday.
Who's walking him out? You said YG's walking the other guy out. Who's walking him out? Lotto's walking the quote out. You know what I'm saying? Who's walking this nigga out?
Ain't nobody walk. The only people that gonna be walking him out is probably his papa trainer.
Man, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No rappers ain't Ghana spitting hot fire.
The Tego can't even afford no Juju man, because that's who we need to bring out with him.
You need to juju, man.
Work some witchcraft on some on this nigga Ernesto Mercado. That's what he need to do. Bring out a good juju, man. You don't need no artist walking him out. No, don't burn the boy and none of that shit. No shot to Wale and none of that. Nah.
Yeah, man, you need that hot fire being spit when you walk to the ring.
Nah, he need that hot powder being spit going to the ring. You know what I mean? Blow that dust out.
You say you need the juju, man.
Yeah, so that's that card. You know what I mean? Going down Saturday in Atlanta. Once again, this is on the zone. Dimitri Salita, along with can we say Win Records, bro? Because I guess they've influenced the fact that there's so many urban and hip hop artists associated with this event.
Well, Salita said we running the charge, we leading the charge here. You know what I'm saying?
But this fight will also be put on Zeus Network or Win Network Records. It will be streamed live as well. So if you don't have the zone, I believe you can subscribe or get a register for Win Records or the Win Network and watch the fights that way as well. So, you know what I mean, giving us options, KG. You know what I mean? Credit where credit's due. I'm still not with the ducking though, man. Once again, she's scared to death of Tam Tebow. And Tam Tebow in her first 10-round fight looked excellent, executing Desley Robinson. Once again, Desley Robinson is the one that put a L on the record of the girl that is fighting Clarissa Shields.
Mm-hmm. And Desley could not keep up and deal with that mean 1-2 that Tam was laying down, man. Those were strong punches. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Desley Robinson's face for being able to maintain. Though Oddfellow said he seen her get knocked out on her feet a few times in that fight, but the body was strong enough to still damn stand on its feet. So shout out to her for being able to take that type of punishment, because her face was getting busted up. That's the easiest way to bust up a person's face, bro. Straight punches. Oh
yeah, she was giving her that Botox, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Lips was swollen, had that extra collagen.
Yo, straight.
Yeah,
I mean,
thought that bitch was puckering up the whole fight. And then, and look, I like the honesty from Tam. Tam said when she got headbutted, it's like she's like, when I got headbutted, she's like, I wanted to cry. I wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I can appreciate that honesty, because if anybody's ever gotten to a street fight or inside the ring fight and punches are being exchanged, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying, cross paths with, you know what I'm saying, a headbutt happens, bro, it sends a thought through your mind. You're like, do I want to continue to fight? Do I even want to do this anymore? Because I know headbutts is not supposed to be a part of this. We're supposed to be throwing punches. I'd rather somebody punch me and hurt me. But when you get that headbutt, like I said, it's out of nowhere. So it really makes you, like, you get hit, you like, because I got caught in the lip, like I got an up headbutted into my lip, and I can feel my lip, my upper lip growing. And I had that thought in my mind. I said, bro, do I even want to continue doing this? Because I can stop this right now and probably get my hand raised because it was a headbutt. Like it was like, and my lip has swollen to the point that the mouthpiece, like I really couldn't keep the upper part of my mouth closed because of how it swole. So I was just like, and that thought was really running through my brain, bro. Like, do I continue? Do I want to continue doing this? Am I getting paid enough? You know what I'm saying? Like,
She bit down.
Yeah, and she did.
She bit down. She wasn't as sharp as she was in the beginning, but to me, she was still dominant throughout the whole fight. A little bit of sloppiness towards the end, but like I was saying to you earlier, she was able to control the clinches. You see the strength that's coming from Tam. So when she's able to realize or add on to the ability to punch on the inside, get some work on the inside, yeah, she's going to be extra dangerous, especially if they put her in 3-minute rounds.
You think
3-minute rounds with Desley Robinson, we might have saw a stoppage.
You think they'll do that as far as the stipulations if they make a Tam versus Clarissa Shields fight? They'll make that fight 3 minute. 10 3-minute rounds.
No.
You don't think that?
I think Jake Paul probably would put it out there, but ultimately it will be Clarissa Shields determining what the terms are with the nitty-gritty things like that. She gonna control the ring size. She gonna control how much, if it's gonna be 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
Now, Clarissa Shields being your fighter, do you recommend her getting a bigger ring or a smaller ring to get in there against him?
Well, the way Tam was looking is she's pretty agile for her size. So I think a bigger ring would be to Clarissa's benefit.
Okay.
Now it won't be the ultimate factor, I don't believe, but it will be to her benefit definitely than going up in there in a smaller ring. However, once again, if Tam's not able to improve on her inside work, because Clarissa can be able to smother you. She know how to get on the inside. You know what I mean? So there's pros in both decisions, whether you want to take a bigger or a smaller ring. But I would still lean towards Clarissa should utilize or try to get a bigger ring fighting a girl like Tam.
Okay. You
don't want those straights coming down on you because when you don't have enough room to navigate and all of a sudden you're backed up against the ropes.
Damn. So you think we'll see him the goat on her bicycle? Because we know Clarissa Shields for pressing forward and throwing barrages of punches and making her opponents keep their hands stuck in their pockets or at home. How does she do that with Tam's reach and she with the willingness of wanting to throw straight punches rather than looping hooks? Like everybody that usually fights Clarissa are throwing like looping punches, like missing her, where she's able to get her head off the line and slip and dip and, you know what I'm saying, and get close and start, you know what I'm saying, trying to overwhelm her opponent. Like how does she fare against somebody that fights tall enough and throws straight punches? But the thing is, I need Tam to get more bouncy on her toes so she can throw that 1-2. And if somebody is pressing her, she's not going forward with them, because that makes the fight them more so for Clarissa to do the inside work and short, nasty, damn smothering punches and stuff. But if she stays on the outside, I really want to, you know what I'm saying, hear somebody explain to me, not you, but I'm just saying, period. Like when we get, if that fight were to get made and we get closer to it, how does she get out of the way of those straight punches? Because like the way, you know what I'm saying, Tam is able to line that straight up is nasty. If she starts really you know what I'm saying, twerking her hips into that punch, we're gonna see her knock a lot more women heads off. Like I said, shout out to Desley Robinson for having the strong face that she did. Because I think if she didn't have that, I think damn Tam would have folded her up before we made it to the second half of that fight.
Yep, she was getting clipped cleanly.
Like too clean. Like nobody, like no boxer. You're not supposed to get hit flush like that. You should be able to see the punch, even if it at the last damn nanosecond. Get your head to move it, you know what I'm saying, to take something off of it. But these punches were square punches. Yep.
Yeah, the corner had cause for concern. You keep taking punches like that, we're going to have to pull you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, great victory for Tam Tebow. She's now the Ring Magazine champion as well as the unified champion, picking up 2 belts from that victory over Desley Robinson. And we can now hope that once Clarissa gets through with this OnlyFans model that somehow has 2 belts, that one day in the future, possibly in 2027, these 2 ladies will meet in a undisputed matchup. And it's fair to say it's probably the best fight in female boxing right now. 2 ladies that are, one's coming into her prime and one's already in her prime. I'd much rather see this play out than the AB situation. Much rather see this play out than even what she initially wants with Lauren Price. So we can only hope, and we can only spit our game and talk our shit and plant our seeds and make sure that them seeds grow into something. Y'all also got the opportunity, because the link is in the chat. Link is in the chat to spit your game and talk your shit. The mic is yours.
They say ain't nobody trying to get drunk on Monday, man. I think that's what it is. There's plenty of food here on the menu. Still got to pay for that. Drinks are just free.
I mean, ain't nobody want to spit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe they had a taxing weekend, or they didn't watch no boxing this weekend. Everybody was still talking about the damn Keyshawn nuggets. Maybe that's what it is. They still, it's the sauce, man. It's so addictive, man. They can't help for them to continue to talk about the Keyshawn nuggets. The sauce is so damn addictive, and it's damn a standalone meal. And you don't just get like a little 6-piece nugget or a 10-piece nugget. You get like a whole bucket of damn, you know what I'm saying, of these nuggets. And it's endless damn duck sauce. Never ending duck sauce. The container goes empty, we'll gladly refill it. So y'all ain't gotta come drink, man. Pull up, man. Come grab some off this menu. Kerry Woke. Like I said, I talked a lot of shit about it earlier, but it was in a vacuum seal bag, so it's been preserved. So it, you know what I'm saying, it might still have, you know what I'm saying, some edible qualities to it. The struggle plate though, odd, man. Nobody's gonna damn, you know what I'm saying, nobody with the mind of a DHP damn supporter is gonna support that, man. They don't struggle, man. They still eating Targaryen plates.
Hey, man.
Well, they're trying to. They're trying to. Trying.
Time is ticking because one of the brothers was trying to tell me he only been out for 6 months. But I did the math, and it's actually 9 months. And we still ain't got no confirmed, signed, sealed, and delivered fight.
Nope.
So am I reaching by saying it's a struggle plate?
No, because it is a struggle plate. Because we like my boy 503 would say, man, the man is 0-8 or 0-9 or whatever it is now. You know what I'm saying? But we got our first guest at the damn lounge that just pulled up. It's my guy K-Rod, man. What's up, K-Rod?
Hey, how's it going?
What you got for us, man? Don't sound so excited.
Yeah, sorry about that. But overall, like, I just wanted to get my take on a few topics.
You got some audio issues, K-Rod.
Can you hear me?
I can. It's like
we can hear you, but you kind of muffly.
Yeah.
All right, like I'm gonna come out and come out back.
Okay. You got K-Rod.
You got the Malaysian headset on.
Hey, you remember, and I just seen this. You remember those damn computer speakers? They came in a pair, and if you had these speakers, they could predict when your phone was going to ring.
Yeah, like you hear like a. Boop.
Yeah, they'll make a noise before your like, and the noise will go off, and then all of a second later, your phone will ring.
Yeah. Some of them computer speak. You get a little sub with them. Them shits bang.
Oh yeah.
But yo, I ain't lying, bro. Like, that's a struggle meal, bro.
Struggle, man. God, and it is a struggle because, like I said, you're not getting anybody that's on your list. Well, is the list still relevant? Because I remember T.O. had got scratched off that list, but I've seen that list again and I didn't see his name with a line through it. So it's like T.O.'s back on the list. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know. But yeah, K-Rod is back. Let's see what he got. K-Rod. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's way better.
All right.
What you got for us, K-Rod?
Yeah, like pretty much I just wanted to talk about a few of the topics. I wanted to touch base on the I guess like the Clarissa Shields, K. Scott, situation. I think this is a cherry pick. I think Clarissa, she didn't really need to fight K. Scott. I think honestly, like, I think in terms of like opponents, she doesn't really have that many options left. But I would like to have seen her fight, different, opponents that are actually like, being more active and have like a better resume. I think moving down to 60, I just don't think that's a good idea because it's like one, she's cutting all she's cutting all that weight to go from heavyweight right back down to 160, and it's like there's really nobody there. Like, I mean, yeah, granted, congratulations to Tamara beating Desley, but I just think after that, it's like what's really next? Like I just don't think Clarissa really has anywhere else to go, and I think like where it stands right now, it's like there's really nobody left. Like I think as far as trying to just get these type of fights in just doesn't really help her. I think if anything, she's already like accomplished like enough in her career, and I think it's time for her to just basically hang it up.
Are you saying she should hang it up?
Hang it up.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans model hanging up, or Clarissa hanging up? We don't know. She ain't hanging up nothing till she fights Tam.
Well, yeah, like I think at this stage is like Clarissa, she's already done enough. It's like, she's a 3 division, undisputed champion. So it's like for her being here after she's already fought, like a good load of competition, I really don't see anybody else to be really there to be a big marquee fight.
So K-Rod, you saying she should go ahead and hang it up because there's nothing else for her? Like what does she do after this? Does she become a a greeter at Walmart or something? Like what the where do you see the growth? Do you see her commentary, or what do you see her?
Personally, I'm fine with her like still doing her part within boxing with her own promotional business, or at least if she wants to continue managing fighters, or hey, I'm fine with seeing her commentate fights. She had she has a good personality, in terms of how she can come into big name card fights to kind of give her particular insight. So it's knowing that she already has a pretty big social media following, I think she has plenty of avenues to create her own business ventures to build up her name a lot bigger.
Are you sure about that? Because she was begging for sponsors a couple weeks ago. She had her tin can out, K-Rod. I mean, not even Win Records had they patch on her garments. On her kit that she's supposed to be wearing in Atlanta come Saturday night. So I believe she still needs to pursue and make hay while the sun's shining, while she's still in her prime. You know what I mean? While she's still a hot name, a hot topic of discussion, good or bad. She can't hang him up now, especially with all the shit she been talking.
Yeah, but is that like a good move heading into the older stage of her career, where she's gonna eventually be a lot more slower, and then somebody who's gonna be younger can possibly come in to take her out. So it's I think that type of cycle has to be has to be properly considered. So therefore, Clarissa can just capitalize on the big fights before she gets older, before everything is to be signed and sealed off for her to basically get out of boxing.
Bro, how old is she?
She's 31.
Yeah, I say
you're already wrapping the blanket around her.
Yeah,
coddling.
Once you hit 33 in boxing, that's basically it.
Oh, yeah, but you just said she's 31, my dude.
She's 31. So, but look, 35. I can see we have this discussion at 34, 35, because you know what I'm saying, that's when you're right there at that bridge that you could be on the wrong side of 35 because of how your career treated you, or you could be on the right side. She's only 31, 32 years old. I don't want to, even discuss, and I have a disdain for Clarissa Shields, but I'm not ready to discuss her hanging it up right now yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because like I said, with her coming down from light heavyweight division down to the, to the 60s, and potentially a catchweight at 54, there's still some women in those two divisions that are willing to get active. You know what I'm saying? Like Michaela Mayer. I would like that fight because I like Michaela Mayer heavier. You know what I'm saying? Natasha Spence, you know what I'm saying, is creeping up the WBA ladder. I would love to see that fight because Natasha Spence has shown and proven to be able to withstand women bigger than her.
Shit, I would love to see Hannah Gabriel get her work in.
Yep.
Since your girl like to see like to fight old women, respectfully.
Yeah.
So
that was my biggest problem with Clarissa as she was coming up. She was pretty much fighting a lot of the females at the world title level that were a lot more, how should I say, older and basically past her prime. So it's like, granted, granted, congratulations, you know, like you made it to, like, you know, like you made it to the top. But as far as like the actual like difficulty within competition, like the only toughest fight that I could say that really gave, you know, Clarissa Shields a lot more problems would be the Hannah Gabriel fight. So therefore, that, you know, that really showed to me that, you know, Clarissa, she had like a lot of dog, and even though that she got dropped for the very first time, she actually she actually showed a lot more heart and grit. So, you know, I actually like that out of her, but I was wanting to expect more fights like that. But I think just due to this current generation, as far as how she really came up, she didn't really have that many, like, you know, females for her to kind of create like a bigger, you know, I want to say how should I say a profile for her name to be more, I want to say I guess like properly recognized with her fighting like opponents.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was just about to finalize to say, as far as Clarissa's, you know, end goal, like, is it just better just to like go for like marquee names rather than just going up and down to certain weight classes for her to just get belts and then basically end up vacating them and just only go after like certain fights that actually make sense as far as making more money?
I mean, I said earlier she coming off like Canelo to me.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think yeah,
So
like
I'm
I
not
think
really
she's
feeling that.
yeah,
If
like I think she has that type of a persona. I apologize. Sorry about that.
No, I mean, she's taking it to me. I agree wholeheartedly with what you're saying, because to me, she's taking this opportunity because it's Kay Scott and she has 2 belts. If Kay Scott didn't have 2 belts at 160, do you think Clarissa Shields would be slimming down to get to 160 to fight her? No. So it's a cherry pick. You know what I mean? It's a strategic move. I believe her plan that this would be a short stop en route to a catch weight with Lauren Price. But guess what? There's a new threat that's entered the landscape that has all the people now believing that the GWOAT really has a challenge out here. And that's Tam Tebow. And I didn't like the way the GWOAT responded in lieu of Tam Tebow's championship victory. To me, it just further proved that she's not interested in the real challenges out here. And she's already leaving the door open for an easy escape. Go ahead, K-Rod. It's your mic.
Yeah, like I definitely like agree. I think like again, like I think, you know, like you said about the whole Canelo reference to Clarissa. I think she's bringing on that similar persona where she's gonna pick and choose who she wants to fight, and then until there comes like a point in time where somebody will want to take her thunder like away. I think that's going to be the biggest, you know, downfall. And I think, you know, for her right now, it's better to give the fighters that actually deserve to fight Clarissa, that are going to be a much bigger challenge that people want to see, rather than her just picking and choosing to keep herself, you know, like basically out the clear from facing opponents that can basically become a bigger risk, you know, for her, like in terms of taking more damage.
I low-key really feel like she's trying to protect that heavily. She's built a lot of credence off of being undefeated. She's clowned other female fighters for taking lessons and taking L's, even though they've recovered and come back better in those victories. So what would an L do to Clarissa? It might well spell retirement for her. The way her persona is, I don't know if she can accept the L, the way she, once again, that she's built her whole career. The whole concept of Clarissa Shields is being the GOAT, the greatest female fighter ever. And that doesn't attach an L to it. The Mayweather effect. But what else you got for us, K-Rod? What else you want on the menu?
Yeah, like I also wanted to talk about Keyshawn Davis, man. Honestly, I think Keyshawn, he's a fraud. I was really hoping he could have taken that opportunity to fight Devin Haney, to take, you know, like whatever that purse bid was for the $3 million. And, you know, kind of like, you know, like what you said, like, you know, like about, well, I think it was KG or you, like, you know, like I forgot, like, you know, whoever said it, but Jay Prince has taken at least up to like 30% of Keyshawn Davis's fight purse. I personally think there could be more to it. I think there could be some particular flaw within Keyshawn's, you know, business that he doesn't want to actually bring out to the public, where he didn't want to take the Devin Haney fight because there, like, you know, because, like, you know, there could have been some, you know, financial, you know, consequence that would have hurted him more. So I'm not too sure if that could be true, but let's just like you know, like personally for me, like I'm just gonna go ahead and say that he should have taken the fight.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Yeah. You gotta explain that one to us, bro, because my man was about to get $3 million guaranteed, not no back end money, guaranteed. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
And how was that consequences? Because if there was some consequences to say, we'll take Jay Prince out of it, he's getting his 30%. Say Top Rank wasn't down with it, then why did Top Rank have the winning bid for $8.55 million? Getting their fighter at least what $2.1 million to boot for a unit for a mandatory fight. Remember, Keyshawn Davis is a mandatory. Not no champion coming in there trying to stipulate a 50-50 fight or 55-45. He's a undeserved mandatory that hasn't had a fight at 147. And he's walking into a minimum of 2.1 million. What are the consequences, K-Rod?
Well, the consequences could also be, you know, the particular stipulations that Top Rank could place onto Keyshawn to say that if you lose this fight, you know, there will be lesser, you know, financial growth as far as like what will basically be offered, like, you know, directly for him. But then again, you know, it's still a mandatory fight. So it's like Keyshawn Davis, you know, if he really wanted this fight, you should just go ahead and take it. And, you know, like regardless if you win or lose, you know, that's still a fight that, you know, that you should take, because, you know, if you want to fight Devin, then just take the mandatory split. And then however that plays out, that's like, you know, that's your particular path.
That's real. That's real. But still understand that Keyshawn's team, whoever, maybe not in his immediate team, maybe it was the management, Jay Prince. Maybe it was somebody on the side of this promotional team in Top Rank that sent over the manila envelopes, K-Rod. They campaigned for Keyshawn. Once again, Keyshawn wasn't even a champion at 140. Keyshawn was the same dude that lost his belt due to being undisciplined. So it's not like he was an upstanding, long-reigning champion when he held the WBO at 135. He's a new kid on the block that campaigned for a shot and got elected. And if he went through with the fight and actually, he didn't even have to win K-Rod. He had to make a good showing. He could have lost by split decision and his stock would have risen. No consequences, K-Rod. Because this is what we want to see, especially with our young black fighters, putting it all up against the line, not worried about they owe. But it seems like somebody in Keyshawn's team was hella worried about they owe, because they couldn't have been worried about the bag.
Yeah, like I agree. Personally, like I don't know how long have you been how long have you actually been watching Keyshawn Davis, but I've been watching Keyshawn for a very long time. And when he debuted, back in the past, I actually did remember him saying that he wanted to fast track his career for him to become a world champion and get his name to become a lot bigger. So that's when I actually believed in him, because I actually thought, okay, well, you have some good skills, and you had some particular contemporaries, Marca Castro that fights on Mushroom, that was kind of having some talk, about him, saying, that he beat Keyshawn, in the amateurs, and he was fighting at 135, at that time frame, and I think 140. Here and there, and then obviously Andy Cruz. So, I personally thought Keyshawn was going to go up to that level and actually raise his stock to be higher. But then, as I saw him make these poor decisions as far as ruining his particular reputation, that's what made me not like him. So it's at this particular stage, is this is now or never. It's if you screw up, that's on you. You decided to become a fraud, and you decided not to put yourself in the line of greatness. So therefore, you can become the best fighter that you can be, because he does have some good skill, but it's you're not putting yourself in that position to be the best. So as of right now, this is a make it or break it type of particular situation for him. And I think personally, if he doesn't have the right support system to keep his mentality straight, I think he will crash out, and I think he will fail. It's going to be the same similar situation with Adrian Broner. But the difference is with AB, he had bad people in his corner that led him to those particular moments for him to not be particularly successful, once he went into his, particular darker paths. So with Keyshawn, however, he doesn't need to be there. He can easily have a better support system with people that actually care. And I truly do believe that. But I think as of right now, he's in a really bad position where everything can easily downfall very quickly. And personally, I don't want to see him for that. I want to see him rise, and I want to see him get, any particular glory that he can get. But he needs to stop playing these games to put himself in a position to make himself look like a fool.
So you're saying he should let somebody else be the businessman, and he should just get in the ring and fight?
No. He should take matters, in his own control, and he needs to hold himself accountable for, for things that, that he does.
But he's not doing a good job at being a businessman. So I think he should, so he should pass those keys to somebody else, and he should just focus on fighting. You don't need to be discussing any money. Like if somebody says, "Hey, Keyshawn, we got $3 million for you," they shouldn't be discussing none of that shit with him. They need to treat him in a sense that the business is being conducted, and he is just a fighter that gets in the ring and fights. Because him conducting business, like I said, I don't know the rhyme to his reason. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm seeing the kid posting, so it's obviously something that he knows or something that he's doing that he feel confident enough to still be, you know what I'm saying, back posting himself again, training. So I have no clue, no heads or tails of how this shit was supposed to damn go, but that's some damn good duck sauce, man. Some damn good duck sauce. But you know what I'm saying? But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna get back in the ring and Top Ring is gonna damn throw him back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna miss a beat. And they're gonna quote unquote punish him with his next opponent, who I think is gonna be Frank Martin. But,
yeah. Yeah, well, I actually would like to see the Frank Martin fight, but on top of that, I've been talking about Keyshawn having to fight, Ernesto Tito Mercado, because I'm really good friends with Tito, and I've been pushing for that fight. I want to see, Keyshawn's particular rivals that have been talking smack to him to actually fight him. So it's I think either getting Frank Martin or Ernesto Tito Mercado, next, or even try to go after Andy Cruz, which I think that fight is that fight is still there on the table.
Can't be.
That's still like a really good move. So it's
are you asking him to go back to 35, or are you asking Andy Cruz to move up?
Well, I would like to see Andy move up to try to see if they can meet somewhere in the middle, at a catchweight. But
so
I'm not too sure.
You saying he should detour all the way from, you know what I'm saying, with the career, with the path is, and just go fight a catchweight fight against Andy Cruz? Like, what does that do for his career right now? Andy already lost to Raymond Montoya. So,
yeah, I understand that. I just want to, personally, I like to see that fight because, they actually got beef. That's all. But yeah, but as far as Keyshawn Davis's career to be where he's at right now, my roadmap as far as fighting names at welterweight, he could fight Brian Norman. I like to see him and Janelson Boca Chica Figueroa fight. That's a good fight. Him and who's that other guy, the Lithuanian fighter, Imantas Stanionis. And
Stanionis would be a good fight. Or would that be tailor made for them, Keyshawn? Because Stanionis is gonna be right there in front of him.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's just gonna be a knockout victory coming for Keyshawn. I mean, I personally wouldn't mind seeing. No,
that's a good fight. That's a good fight coming up in the welterweight division. And
yeah,
that's a stern test. So Stanionis ain't no bum.
No, I ain't say he was a bum. I just say he was gonna be right there in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some educated pressure. You think Stanionis ain't learn from that Boots fight? Hey, yeah, we talking
Come
about.
on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, we talking about a Lithuanian Olympian. He packed with some tools. There ain't no just walk in the park fight for Keyshawn. I don't mind that fight. That's a good introduction into the division.
Who's staying on the
he's still a PBC fighter.
Okay.
So it could happen. Yeah. They under the same umbrella.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind, seeing the fight, but I think, just going back to your point, KG, I think that might be a tailor-made fight, based off of how Keyshawn fights.
Mm-hmm.
I also wouldn't mind the Rohan Polanco fight. I think Rohan is a really good, tough opponent for Keyshawn Davis, and I actually spoke with Hector Bermudez when I went to the Manny Pacquiao fight card over at the Turning Stone Casino up in Verona, New York. So I think him and Rohan can very well fight. Heading into the future.
I was sitting maybe two rows behind Rohan as he was watching Keyshawn's fight. And I was watching him, and I can tell he wasn't just watching the fight; he was actually studying the fight. So, few people will say that would be an interesting fight. But like I said, it might be my Virginia bias, but I don't see, you know what I'm saying, nobody that we just named beating Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I think I think like 147 is a really bad division as of right now. And I think they, like once it gets heated up with like more, competition heading into the future, I think 147 will be back on top.
Mm-hmm.
I think as of right now, this is Keyshawn's like shining opportunity to at least like go get, some other titles. He could definitely get the Liam Pero fight, or maybe go after Ryan Garcia, or basically anybody else, that's basically sitting right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, fella, man, you made that face, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that we just named, who beats him? And I don't want to hear your take on who gives him a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? You made the face. Who beats him out of everybody that we just named?
Ryan Norman Jr.?
No, he don't. And you know that. Me and you talked about that.
Yeah, I think Brian Norman makes a lot of technical mistakes, and I think Keyshawn can definitely catch him.
It'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a good one, but I don't think B can beat Keyshawn.
All right, y'all niggas is tripping.
Real shit, man.
B beats Keyshawn.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think like Richardson Hitchens, he might beat him. That's a possible.
I said this on the last show because Stormy was here. Like I said, I was right there. You know what I'm saying? Having the conversation with B, and Keyshawn's name came up, and I told him straight up and down. I said, bro, I don't think you beat Keyshawn, man. I'll fella, look, anybody on this damn panel or the chat, I'll fella tell you. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You could be the Pope John Paul yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're fucking up or if you think you damn not gonna win, I'm gonna just tell you. I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And Brian, you know what I'm saying, he kind of looked at me like, okay, I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was like, he said I was tripping because, like I said, well, I expect the fighter himself will say I'm tripping, but I don't think I'm tripping.
Yeah, Keisha, you biased.
Look, like I said,
so you day tripping.
No, but like I think it is biased there, but at the same time, when I take a step back and look at both of them, I like Keyshawn's patience better. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, their personalities, that the two guys that I met and had conversations with, to me, their personalities don't match the way they fight. Because if you talk to Brian Norman Jr., this dude is cool, calm, collected, laid back, but he fights in explosive bursts. You know what I'm saying? And he looks to kill. Keyshawn, on the other hand, talking to him, he sounds more so, you know what I'm saying, playful. So I can see the immature, you know what I'm saying, characteristics that he has, because he's more playful. But when he's in the ring, to me, he's able to be patient. He's not looking to just jump on you. He's able to, you know what I'm saying, he looks to put the boa constrictor on you, squeeze into you, you know what I'm saying, and break you down. He's not looking, it's not like he's looking like for a knockout. He's like, he'll look to break you down.
Against a part-time R&B singer, my nigga.
Bro, I'm talking about the fights before that. I can give a fuck about it. Damn, Wu Albrock fight. The way he fights, everybody that he's fought and that he stopped, look at how he did it. He didn't just jump over people. He's not falling over his front toe. He's not smothering his punches. Like I said, there's a level of patience there. You know what I'm saying? It's not many guys that can do that, especially when it's a guy that has enough punching power that they will be overzealous to jump on people, and he's not. So like I said, the two personalities, it's like they clash. One is playful, the other one is laid back, but they don't fight like their personalities. And
one's steadily improving that has a proven championship trainer, while the other one is bruh man from the 5th floor and just crawled up into the gym talking about splits.
In that same tutelage had a guy retire and shook somebody's hand that he said he wasn't gonna shake hands with.
Hey, that's on the fighter.
And that was that was the first fight, just like it was B's first fight. So, hey man, say man, it's on the fighter. Yep. But yeah, I don't see Brian Norman's skill set. Like I said, this ain't even me being a fan. Alpha, you know that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? B can fight, but I don't think he can shoot. B will beat the fuck out of them. Who else was renaming that 47 for Keyshawn to fight? Who were you saying, K-Rod? You said stay honest? Yeah. B will beat stay honest.
Yeah. Yep.
Who else did you name? You said Ernesto,
Boca Chica.
Yeah, Boca Chica. Yeah, B got those guys. I don't know the guy Ernesto. I'm not too familiar with him.
He already beat Boca Chica, I think.
Okay.
Or was that no contest? Yeah.
I think that was the no contest fight.
Oh.
So, like I said, we can recreate that to see if Boca Chica, you know what I'm saying, could actually, you know what I'm saying, one up him that night. Or he might just have his numbers. So who knows? So like I said, everybody that you name outside of damn Keyshawn, Brian beats the fuck out of them dudes, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think at this stage it's like, you know, like 147 is a shining opportunity for Keyshawn to kind of go in and get other belts, because knowing that, you know, like you kind of screwed up at the Devin Haney opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, try to go after the other champions and at least get something up there. And then, if the Devin Haney fight can be revisited, then I'm fine with that. Try to at least like get your feet wet, at the division. And then, I think Keyshawn will have like a much better, I should say, he'll have like a much better path to kind of like reborn, like to basically revive his career to become, a lot more stronger.
Hopefully Keyshawn's coach is listening to the wise words of K-Rod in the dig. But salute to you, K-Rod, for pulling up to the lounge and blessing the mic and spitting your game and talking your shit.
Yes, sir. Look, I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity, and thank you guys for having me on.
Hell yeah, K-Rod. Till next time, champ.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye.
The infamous K-Rod came and had him some Keyshawn nuggets and some Kerry Woke.
nice little combination there.
Yep. I even caught him drizzling some of that damn duck sauce on the Kerry Woke. I seen it.
Snapped it up.
Oh, good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is gonna been a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like we covered some boxing. We talked some shit. Who the hell is this?
Spit your game, talk your shit. What it do?
Adam, what did you send me, dude?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
The hell was that?
I knew it was one of those. But I wanted to see where it was going.
Yeah, I want to see where it was going. Oh man, that motherfucker said, "What did you send me?" Oh man,
US6 Open Mic Lounge. You know what I mean? Last call.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Here he goes.
Here he goes again. No.
Turncoat.
Turncoat Tommy.
What's good? What's
Hold
good?
Hold up. You know how we coming with it, TD. Let's go.
Appreciate that, man. What is good? What is good? Hope everybody's doing well. I just before I get to the menu, let me do a report. I think you guys said it, but let me just give you an accurate update because I feel like we need to do this every time we go live. It has been 261 days since Devin Haney has been active and in the ring. That's 8 months. That's 37 weeks and 2 days. So just wanted to give that update. And the last I saw, Jack Catterall said he accepted everything, but I haven't heard a response from Team Haney on Twitter, which they have been very active on lately, especially Bill. So not sure what's going on, but just wanted to give that update if you guys did not give that update already.
Yes. Thank you for reiterating what we had on the menu, because as you see, or maybe I should just pull it up for you. We have it on the struggle plate. You know what I mean? Oh, there it go. Yeah, the Devin Haney struggle plate. That used to have Shakur, used to have Keyshawn on the plate, almost had Pyro on the plate, and now we talking about Catterall. So yeah, we serving up TV dinners out here, TD, and Catterall's on the menu.
I mean, there's one side saying that everybody is pretty much, doesn't want to fight Devin, that they ducking him and they overpricing themselves, and they use the duck word so freely. And then there's the other side that is saying that, maybe they just don't know how to negotiate or do business, or maybe they just don't want to accept, a certain dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. We got the current WBO champion, the only champion. Well, let me take that back. He's one of the champions in the welterweight division that actually beat a champion to earn his title. Harold just did that recently, but Devin was the first one because we know that Rolly was given the belt. He was elevated. Ryan beat a champion, but Ryan, didn't really deserve a title shot, but they gave him one anyway. And now we got Tio getting a title shot after a loss, moving up to 147. So, Devin Haney, we want to see you in the ring. I want to speak, people may think I'm a Devin Haney hater, but let me speak as a Devin Haney fan. We need to see you back in the ring. We want to see a top 5 pound-for-pound guy compete. And it's been almost 9 months since you have competed in the Bundesliga welterweight division. What is the Bundesliga? Well, that's a soccer league that's top-heavy, where there's only 3 or 4 good teams, and the rest of the teams in the Bundesliga, they stink. You know what I'm saying? And the welterweight division is pretty much top-heavy, maybe with either talent or guys that we know about, or legitimate names. And right now, the rest of the welterweight division, besides maybe 3 or 4 guys, ain't worth anything because apparently they want too much money to fight, the top guy at the welterweight division. So what do we do? What can we do to get Devin Haney in the ring? Do we need to encourage these fighters to stop ducking? Or do we need to lower the standards as far as the dollar amount? One of the two. But it's a little frustrating if you're a fan of Devin, and it's just frustrating for a mediocre welterweight division. You know, aka the Bundesliga. That's what I call the welterweight division now. So it's a soccer term. If anybody watches soccer, they know what I'm talking about. You know, it's not the Premier League. You know, the Premier League is one of the best, you know, leagues in Europe. But the German league, the Bundesliga, nah. And we already know Devin Haney is Bayern Munich, right? Because they're the best team. They win the league every year, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, shit, Bayern Munich got to play.
They got to play. They do got to play. But they are, you know, they win every single year, pretty much. It's top heavy. There's nobody else competing with them, you know. And it seems like nobody else can compete with Devin, but we got to get him in the ring so he can prove that.
So are you saying people are scared of Debo not because of what Debo does in the ring? They're scared of Debo because they're not getting paid the way Debo is getting paid in the ring?
I think it's either or. It's one of the two.
So you're saying that? So some of them are scared to get into the ring with him. And
I think some of them could be scared.
And the others are not liking the way the damn the money is being pieced out.
Yes.
Why would they not like the way the money is being pieced out? Because are they looking onto somebody else's paper and seeing what Devin is making and saying, "Hey, I need more if he's getting that." Is that what they're doing?
Explain and even more specifically, explain how Paro is not taking this deal.
Like, how did he outprice this?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what the amount was. We just know that he didn't accept the deal, or he asked for too much money. Well, we don't know what too much money was. We only know what Keyshawn was going to get, or what he was offered, and what he turned down. We don't know what Paro was supposedly offered and turned down. We don't know that. Then we don't know, more or less, I would assume they were trying to do it here in the States. You know, maybe Paro, you know, wanted to fight in Australia, right? Maybe people feel that Devin is not a big enough draw to bring in the revenue, right? Because I'm assuming it's going to be a pay-per-view and it's going to be a main event. Maybe they feel that Devin is not a main eventer because he hasn't been a main event on a card in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot of those things. It could be either or. You know what I'm saying? They may have looked at him as somebody, you know, that maybe the guarantee is not worth it. Maybe they want more in the guarantee because it's not going to make, you know, money, you know, pay-per-view wise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Devin is good because of supposedly his deal with DAZN, but whoever's fighting Devin, they're not going to get, you know, Devin money. So maybe they need some sort of guarantee to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It could be a mixture of any one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is there is a problem. But who is the problem? We don't know, right? We can only assume. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, we got to give some blame to DHP. Because, you know, why the blame on everybody else? There's been like 5 fighters, right, that supposedly that the deal's gone bad. Started off with they tried to make a deal with Ryan. They tried to make a deal with Rolly. Lately it's been Keyshawn Davis, Liam Paro, now Jack Catterall, like 5 different fighters. I feel like I'm missing a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, but they have to take some blame themselves because when you negotiate, you got to somehow meet in the middle somehow. Is it very possible that people are overpricing, or they just want to put Devin on the shelf? They don't want to fight him, period? They don't want to do business with him, maybe?
So you saying they overpricing themselves? Like you say, DHP should take some of the blame. If Leon Paro pops up with a fight, should they take majority of the blame? Because I'm saying, if they saying he turned down the money for Devin Haney, and regardless who you fight, based at 47, you're not gonna make your biggest payday is gonna be with DHP. So if he comes back and takes a fight against somebody else for what we know is gonna be less money, does that mean DHP takes more of the blame? Because how did y'all not get over the hump when another fight was made for a lesser amount that we know for a fact?
It depends. I think it depends because if Liam Paro was to get a fight and has a title defense in Australia, I think he's good money. I think he's going to get a good turnout. Right?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah, because he's fighting Devin Haney.
No, but I'm just saying if he ends up getting
he ain't getting no big turnout, sellout for old Betty Crocker.
No, he's not going to get a sellout.
That was a championship fight, and that's a good. That's going to be the caliber of opponents that he fights at welterweight. Like, who else is going to bring him that bag? So why turn down that opportunity for a bag and for unification, legacy, and you're fighting a pound for pound fighter? Like, what is we doing?
Well, the only other excuse that he can have, first of all, we don't know the numbers. We don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking about that.
We don't know what the numbers are.
That's why I'm giving the hypothetical is if he pops back and we see Liam Power pop up with a fight scheduled for October sometime, you're like, so he was willing to take less money to fight somebody else?
Yeah, but we wouldn't know unless they told us the amount.
I know that. Yeah, that part. That's what, like I said, we don't know that because Bill Haney is not talking as heavily about the Liam Powers and Jack Catteralls the way he was with the Shakur Stevensons and the Keyshawn Davises.
Yeah, well,
is there any reason why to that?
Would they offer the same amount that they offered Keyshawn? Would they offer him $3 million?
That's what I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, they ain't worth no $3 million.
They're not. No, absolutely not.
So you think Liam Powers turned it down because he was like, well, Keyshawn wasn't a 147-pound fighter. He was 140. He got bumped up. He didn't have a title, and he went up to 147 pounds, bumped up number one. And then when the WBO said, "You know what, you don't want to fight," they bumped him all the way down to number 7. So maybe Liam Powers like, well, if you're saying a guy that hadn't been here is worth that, then I'm worth that.
Yeah, that's true.
Is he wrong for asking that? And our fella in the beginning of the show said, you know what I'm saying? Well, before the show, he was saying that might be a new version of a duck. Is that a duck? Because he's saying he knows his worth?
No, I don't think so. Because here's the thing, right? Because in his mind, probably is that, just like you said, Keyshawn was getting offered this amount of money, and it was his first fight. It would have been his first fight at welterweight, getting a title shot. But Liam Paro has something that Keyshawn doesn't. So if they want, he'd be selling his title. So it's him and his title is what he wants to get paid for. So if I was him, I wouldn't be upset. Okay. I mean, if I was him, I'd be upset too, and I'd be like, you know what? Nah, you're going to give this guy $3 million, and you're going to only offer me, let's say, we don't know the numbers, but I'm just throwing, offer me 1.5, no shot. My title's got to be worth more.
So is that a duck?
No.
It's not a duck. Is that a duck? No.
No.
It's a bad business decision.
Why?
You ain't worth Keyshawn.
So why?
Because we all know a Devin Haney Keyshawn Davis fight does more numbers, creates more interest and attention than a Devin Haney Liam Paro fight, even though it's attached with unification. Let's be real.
No, we can be real. You're right.
Let's not fall in love with the title's a nice thing to have.
Yes.
As a financial basis or a bargaining chip. But at the end of the day, when we're rating and putting a value number on a fight, on these fights, once again, Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis is worth more than Devin Haney versus Liam Paro. Straight, simple, and plain.
Not this.
Therefore, Paro can't be asking for the same numbers, even with that janky ass IBF title that he holds.
But that was last week's discussion.
Yeah,
this week's discussion is unification. different energy.
But what I'm saying is, I said we know that. So everything I just said is like we know this. But to the fighter, to Liam Paro, right? He could be like, you know what? You guys offered this to Keyshawn, and in his mind, he may think that, but of course he's not going to sell that because he's got to sell himself. So he could be saying, nah, this guy was getting 3 point, like I said, we don't know the numbers. This guy was getting 3 million. Let me get at least what I was going to get for the purse bid. Let me at least get 2.1, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a champion. Brian Norman got 3.5 and he was the defending champion. So why, it's a unification. When's the last, we haven't had a unification in a while, right? So, you know what? My belt is a bargaining, tool. It's a chip, you know what I'm saying? So like, I have no problem with that. Like, I don't see with me with ducks, I hardly call a duck, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's not a duck. That's him saying, you know what? I know my worth. Then you know what? I'm gonna go to Australia. I'll fight a lesser guy. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a maybe easy title defense. I'll build my name up even more. And then maybe the next time I could sell my title, and fight Devin Haney. Because listen, his resume is not as bad either. He's got probably a better resume than Keyshawn also. He's been in the ring with Sabril Matias. He beat him in Puerto Rico, right? He lost to Richardson Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? And he just won the title against, I know Crocker wasn't nobody, but he was a champion. Even though he was given the title, but his resume is better than Keyshawn's also. So in his mind, I can't be mad at it. But I need to know the numbers first, because if it was 3 million he turned down, then shit, that's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand his point of view.
True. Valid points. I still think it's a move that he's probably going to regret in the long run.
Yeah, I agree, but I would like to know what he turned down, because if they offered him like 1.1 or something crazy, I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I need to know the number before I could really go in on him. But see, something's not, adding up. You know what I'm saying? So.
True.
And Jack, looks like Jack already agreed to whatever. We just waiting to hear what DHP has to say. So it looks like they're happy to get, Huh?
Jack got his white boots on. He said, "Man, let's dance."
Hey, he's happy with whatever. So Jack has a little bit different mindset, and he's not even a champion, so he wants to be champion. You know what I'm saying? So, I think his mindset's a little bit different than Liam Paro, which is a little bit more laxed and comfortable because he's a champion now, and he's going to try to take a little advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So two different mindsets, going in. But I'm not mad at Liam Paro yet. Like I said, I need to know what he turned down. If he turned down 3 million, he's a fool. You know what I'm saying? But I need to know what the dollars and cents are. You know what I'm saying? To be fair. That's that, man. What else is on the menu? Can I tackle one more thing? Can we tackle the quote?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's tackle this, because I've been searching for it, and I feel like they did a good job getting rid of this interview. But I know for 1,000% sure that a few months ago, when Clarissa Shields got into the issue, to the altercation, you want to call it, or the slap on Alicia Baumgartner, that MVP put a notice out that she was banned from MVP events, yada yada yada. And I know that Clarissa went and did a live, and in that live she mentioned that she wasn't going to fight any MVP fighter, and she mentioned Tam Thibault. She said, "I know MVP's been trying to build this girl up, build her name, and they want me to fight her. I will never fight her." And I can't find it, but I know for a fact she said, "I will never fight her." And for her to say that, it sounds very sus. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no, MVP ban or whatever the case may be. You said what you said. And I wish I could find it, and I'm going to look, more than, but she did say she would never fight MVP, and she would never fight that girl Tam Tebow. I'm 1,000% sure she said that. So,
wow.
Yeah, she said that after the, I don't know if KG you heard it. I'm almost positive she said that. And now that you know she's you know won the title, and you know she's got the ring belt after 5 fights, you know, which is right up you know Shields' alley. That's who she fights. You know, women with 5 or less fights. You feel me? So you know now she's like, oh, she's too green. So I don't know. The energy's a little bit different from Clarissa.
Oh, so you feeling it too? Okay, yeah, because it's not just me.
No, it's not just both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's me too. I got that same sentiments. Yeah.
All right, well, salute TD for pulling up, you know what I mean, and spitting your game, talking your shit, you know what I mean?
All right, guys, good show. I will be watching the chat.
That's what's up. All right, man, that was TD ignoring, you know what I'm saying, the lights being on. He still, you know what I'm saying, hunting for the ugly chicks in the club, man. You know what I'm saying? He meant he was coming in, and we said, bro, we don't allow any entries on last call. And he said, I got a goal in mind. Let me in. And we said, all right, man. Come on.
He VIP, though.
Yeah, come on in, man.
Like, I can grab the mic when the lights on. Pause.
Yeah. But, man, shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt to talk to these people on the way up, man.
Indeed. Well, y'all know what it is. August 22nd. It's going down courtesy of Championship Minded Promotions. You know what I mean? We got the Richmond Punch Out in a dig. If you're in the Virginia area, the Richmond area, get your tickets, championshipminded.com. We got 8 fights, the 8-fight card. We got 2 championship fights going down, headlined by the Nightmare, Natasha Spence against Precious Harris McCrae. You know what I mean? We also got a championship cruiserweight fight going down as well. All live, you know what I mean, in Richmond, Virginia, you know what I mean, at the U-Play Sports Complex. Tickets are available, Nizal. You can also stream the fight live on millions.co. Pay-per-view, a cool $25, you know what I mean, for once again 2 championship fights, an 8-fight card, and you'll be hearing my voice as well as the lovely championship voice of Franchine Cruz Dezern. Once again, that goes down August 22nd. Championship Minded Promotions. Let's go.
Man, y'all heard what the man said, man. August 22nd. He's gonna be there in the capacity of commentary and being the mad scientist, because don't get it twisted. Our fella ain't just there doing commentary. Our fella's gonna be there planning, scheming, and plotting. You know what I'm saying? I can already, you know what I'm saying, I can see the layout now. So be prepared for new merchandise, new content, potential new shows, potentially new interviews, like I said, because the mad scientist is crossing over the border, man, and he ain't leaving without something. And that's just how he operate, man. You know what I'm saying? So I already know he gonna come in and put the stamp down with the commentary, but everything else, bro, he gonna leave his mark. You know what I'm saying? On the way back up to Hamilton. So I can already see that damn happening. I want to say shout out to everybody, and I mean everybody that may have pulled up, listened for a while, listened for a long time. Those that, you know what I'm saying, sat in the rafters and tried to hide out like I didn't see you, I seen you. Those that pulled up, spit your game, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been much respected, much loved. We want more. You know what I'm saying? Because the 6-star chef, he cooks in abundance. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we still got so much carry quote left over. So, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool of y'all to pull up, come eat this food, take a couple of to-go plates home, feed the kids with this. You know what I'm saying? Builds character. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna close this out, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to everybody that pulled up, and those that stay with their ears to the streets when it comes to anything that this US6 label is low, you know what I'm saying, stamped on. Whether it's bullshit on the Beltway, whether it's Tales on the B-side, whether it's Trill Thursdays or Talk Heavy Tuesdays or Usual Suspect Sundays, you know what I'm saying? It's a good time. And it's worth, you know what I'm saying, pulling up and, you know what I'm saying, putting your ear to it, because it's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And like our fella always damn say, and I'm glad he put this there. You know what I'm saying? It's always been.
It's a usual suspect. Ping!
UsualSuspect6.com.
Yeah. The good doctor, KG, white coat over all black. Prescription for the truth, they allergic to the contact. Cadillac, red beltway, smoking a dialogue. Chrome voice, street sermon, drag sparks through the catalog. I fella, aka Dana Black. Calm mind in the madness, turn the circus to a classic, make the chaos look practice. Stay ready, Mac, what go down with the room still? Wide as a lock safe, heavy as a truth pill. 503 line, Houston hunger in the bloodline. One clip, crack the code, now the timeline doing drug lines. US6 5-finger fold, now the fifth speak fluent. Make pain sound rich, turn pressure into movement. Boxing full of false gods, selling dreams to believers. We pull facts from the mud, wash the dirt off the receipts up. They tried to box us in.